From Hitch Masters Percheron. He's demonstrating the amazing abilities of his 6-horse hitch. In the lead, we have Rebel and Wyatt. On the swing, we have Tom and Bud. And on the wheel, we have Ben and Jim. They range in the age of 18 to 19 years old. The largest are 18 hands high and weigh 2,600 pounds. Wyatt has been the leader in every big hitch that Neil has driven in the last 12 years. The Percheron breed has held the world record for the largest living horse. The reason they are a favorite of Neil is because of their style, grace, and color. Neil is afraid that there are 2 kinds of horses, Percherons and something else. And there are 2 colors, black and something else. However, Rebel, who's in the lead, is an exception to this rule. Rebel comes from a bloodline that was raised by Neil's great-grandfather back in 1896. In this driving demonstration, Neil will show a sample of everyday driving and the 6-horse hitch hauling freight at the turn of the century. First of all, they need to have speed, but absolute control. The driver should be able to spin them around the barrel, also known as spinning a top in either direction. They should trot in a line at sharp pace with their tongue tight. The wagon is a turn-of-the-century Gibson City freight wagon, the style that was used for most show hitches today. It was rebuilt by Neil and his dad, Jack.
Yeah, so smooth, eh? Yeah, has he been on there a long time?
Backing to a dock was the only way you could get loaded in some cities, and sometimes you had to back down an alley and then dock. Fanning left or right was to remove the hitch from blocking the street. Neil is now going to do this maneuver.
Listen.
Wouldn't you listen?
Sorry?
Wouldn't you listen?
I'll be crawling in the hole, I think.
Let him hear it, folks. Neil has been driving and training horses for close to 30 years. Some of his most noteworthy accomplishments are driving a 30-horse hitch in Air Canada, Alberta in 1999. He received a certificate from the Canadian Two world records, 46-horse hitch in May 2003. He was high skinner and head seamster for the first ever International Historical Construction Equipment Association show in Saskatchewan at the Reynolds Museum in August 2005. Neil and his team drove 16 horses on a relevator grader, and he oversaw 10 other teams, and he built a quarter-mile of road all with his horses. Some of the many celebrities that have had the pleasure of riding with Neil include former Premier Ralph Klein of Alberta, the Mayor of Calgary, the President of the HCEA, 3 ambassadors from Ukraine, a photographer from Marlboro Cigarettes. Neil does hay rides, weddings, funerals, driving demonstrations, historic recreations, and hosts the Draft Fork Farm and Ranch Show. He custom trains horses, teaches safe driving seminars. He makes and sells harness, he restores wagons and horse machinery, and still does most of his farm work with his horses. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Rebel Wyatt, Bud, Tom, Jim, Ben, Neil Dimmock, and his crew of Hitch Masters.